Hey riders, let's rock. What do we got going on today, folks? Here we go. Getting in right now, folks. Sorry, man, that was intense. A little bit of a light Megadeth, Tornado of Souls. If you know, you know. Put that on. Tell me you don't feel the power. Forget about your yacht rock. Forget about your soft rock. Let's get it, folks. Let's get it. Okay, it's off. Done? Focused. Focused here, folks. Finished a whole cup of coffee just there, chatting with a bunch of people. I'm all over the place, folks. What are we doing today? Great World Adventures, Colombia, Stage 6, Santa Elana. I've been all over Colombia doing some other stuff. Man, you guys want to see a climb? Check out the other videos on the channel. El Liminar, the Monte Zoncolon of Colombia. Woo! Not on Ruby, sadly. That thing is absolute insanity. You climb about 1,050 meters in I think like 10 kilometers. Average gradient ends up being 11.7%, something like that. Kicks up to 20. Just craziness. Have a look at it. We'll be doing some future stuff with that coming up too, folks. So what are we doing today, folks? We're back 2 minutes out from the start here, riders. Let me just make sure everything's looking good here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Woo, yeah. Hair's terrible today. I get it. There's chunks sticking out everywhere. But guess what? Like I always say, I got hair. Yeah. Haircut's imminent. Probably tomorrow. Gotta look sharp for Saturday morning. Some new commentary I'm doing. You guys got nothing to do and you want to check it out. Echelon Racing League for a really good event. What's the motto? Educate, equip, and empower. It's Project Echelon. It's assisting disabled veterans, folks, and getting them active through esports. So cool. I'm part of it. Just waiting to get my camera connection confirmed. I'll be doing some commentary in the BC and para classes. It's over 6 weeks. Starts this Saturday. It's going to end up sometime in January. I don't know when. I got so much going on here. We got that. I've got other stuff. I got OTR Virtual Series. I got the Colombia Series. That's the one I was doing yesterday. Yeah, lots more goodies coming. Joey Jojo has crafted videos for me to do. She goes, oh, here you go. Here's your next thing to do. You need to do a full audio overlay of this. I'm like, what? Like, where do I get the time in the day, folks? Where do I get the time in the day? 30 seconds out. This is going to be an actual absolute bang fest. Strap in, buckle up. We are in the pipe, 5x5, coming at you, folks. Only 13.7 kilometers. 500 meters of climbing at the end. Okay, 491. I'm just rounding, folks. False flatty for the first third. Then we start the climb. Let's see some absolute watts obliteration, quad destruction climbing that hill, folks. Let's do the schmozzle. Actually, whilst they do that, let's get the map loaded up. Hey, did I tell you guys, Muckers Worldwide, this is my favorite race every week. This is the one, folks. It's right here. My absolute favorite race. It's got the biggest numbers and the most hitters. Lots of good racing, but this is the one. This is where it's cutthroat. This is one where people hold no punches. This is one for the big points, riders. Big points here. So let's just blast up to the front here. And Mateus Hale right at the front, waiting for that group to come over his shoulder. And look at them all here, folks. Silly Sills right there. Bear Remy, Stefan Schmidt. No internet outages, Stefan. No internet outages, or else I will 1v1 the president of your internet provider. I'm saying it right now. 1v1. I thought about it when I told you that story last week. What does that mean? That means it's me and him. 101. Mano a mano. 1v1 in a video game would mean instead of a bunch of dudes fighting each other in a fake world, you each go in 1v1 to see who's really the best at that video game. It's really cool if you're a video gamer. If you're not, you're a loser, I guess. Erland Sundstrom's here. Cool. Good to see Erland here. Got the power couple here today. It looks like Erland's here. Yeah, Erland's here and Carrie Ann's here as well. Got some serious power here, folks. So great to see new riders coming on board. Gil Matteo, Carol Susick, L. Roland, Elenio 79, Carol Susick here, Silly Sill at the front, Niels Brunham. Looking for new names, folks. Looking for new names. Let's roll her right back. See who we lost at the start. Oh, Sporty Spice K. The 100th rider on course. And actually, oh, come on, turn those pedals over. Turn those pedals over, bro. Let's go, dude. You are on camera. Let's go. Sporty Spice is going, though. Brand new rider here, level 5. Up the road, we got Orca, Dimitri. I like showing you guys this because look at all the new names that are just piling in every week. Tim 74. Here's Wartall. Not a Sunday race, so I don't think we'll see Eat More Cake nearby. Saniva, ladies rider. Let's do that too, folks. Let's check out the ladies. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We're going here. I'm in control, folks. I am in control. Let that just bounce out for a second. 5 ladies. 5 ladies. Sporty Spice, Saniva. Kazi Bar's back. Kazi Bar. I know it's Kaz 1 bar, but I've been saying Kazi Bar since last winter. First appearance of Kazi Bar this year that I've seen. We've got Carrie Ann here and Silly Sill. I think these two are going to be... I think we're going to be seeing a lot of them battling it out this year, folks. We're going to see a lot of that. Mikey here. Ex-Calgarian. Yes, Mikey. Good to see you, man. Spent 4 years here living in beautiful Alberta, Canada. It is beautiful, folks. We have the mountains right here. Some crazy weather. We had all that cold, the -20 for like 10 days straight. Calling out there, battling in the frozen tundra. Then it warmed up. Really nice. Then it went crappy again. Yesterday, I didn't see one speck of sunlight. The fog was so low to the ground. And now it's all blown out again. Now it's nice again. Wooden wheels, whip it. Steve Ludford here. I know Steve's already done a little bit of bike training this morning. Great job, Steve. I'm so glad you're trying it out. Rents Peekabay Stelvio bound. We've got S. Hulk here. Let's see some watt smashing, dude. When you're rocking that name, you better smash at some point. Arno shooting. Arno's virtually a celebrity on the Thursday Muckers races. Level 18. Still working his way up. Goes up 1 level per week. Peter will get John P, Fixed Gear, Roger in the mix today. Nice to see Roger here. Henny, David 1951. Hey, Henny. That's what I call my dog. Her real name's Henley. I call her Henny just to annoy Joey Jojo. She hates me for it. I don't care. Good news is Joey Jojo has a really nasty, huge kidney stone. And that's not, I guess that's the good news. It could have been way worse than that. So we got confirmation of that late yesterday. They've got her loaded up with drugs right now. She's nowhere near any pain like she was experiencing on Friday night, Saturday morning. The stone's way too big to pass, so it's going to have to be whatever, laser beams and, you know, all that kind of stuff that they do. Doc PS, Chad D. Ruby. Guys, look at the names. Here's another guy, User. It's so many guys called User on here. It kind of boggles my mind. Hey, it's a lady. It's a lady. Got a women's rider here, level 4. Jeans, Mika. It's Mika again, yes. Remember Mika's awesome escape from the pack that was hunting him down? Won't forget that one, folks. Ghislaine Lambert. Total new rider. Neil's in the mix today, folks. It's got the Shark here with him. Duckman, Stu, Bike and Dog Trips. Phil SCRT. Simon JP back. Mick. Kin Kwan, Canadian here. I just got a feeling he's from Toronto. I don't know why I'm thinking that. Mr. Tired, Yumil Panrarisi, Anatso, straight out of the Okanagan. He's 1 province over from me. This is Carrie Ann right here. Yeah, Carrie Ann, folks, legit cyclist. Like, yeah, I've talked with Carrie Ann a little bit, just a few messages back and forth. Yeah, she's the real deal, folks. Real deal. Very strong cyclist. So great to have her here. Kay Vonnegan here, Dutch rider. Mateus, slowly just holding on here. We got Sylv back in the mix. Let's check out Sylv today. Solid 50 kgs. Right on, bro. Right on. Tim F. Moore. Huh. Interesting. I know another Tim Moore, but not a Tim F. Moore. Could this possibly be the same person? Tim, if this is you, let me know, dude. Let me know. Just going to bounce to the chat for a second, folks. Sometimes I'm terrible for jumping in here. Penelope, that was good timing. Ken's early. Yeah, hey, Ken. Tanya, my ears, headphones too loud. Oh, yes, with the intro. Tanya, sorry. Joey had it so loud at the beginning, it almost gave me a heart attack. Then I turned it down. She'd also adjusted it, so my 50% was 50% of 50. So then I just smashed it right up. Let's rock. This is the turn. Yeah, exactly. Penelope's saying this is the quiet version. Woo! I love it, folks. Kyle's in the mix. Morning call. No drafting off the motor. Yeah, exactly. Get those motors that you guys are throwing their hands in the air like this. Come on, move away. Haha. Our oldest name is Henri, and I call him Henny. Henny, yes, gotcha, Henny. It is Tim. Awesome, Tim. Great to see you, man. Tim, let's just say it. He's a cross-platform stud. I mean, if you're riding all platforms, why not, folks? If you really love cycling, get into it all. Tim is legit, folks. Seen him out there racing before. So cool, Tim. Glad you're here, dude. Glad you were here. You're in the right mix with this crowd here, folks. Again, like I was saying earlier, Tim, if you didn't hear, this is the best race every week on Ruby. This is it. Kyle and Neil are like, yes, Colin, yes. Don't forget to check out muckersworldwide.com, folks, to get all your merch. Christmas is right around the corner. Don't send me anything. Don't send me all the parcels that you want to send me, folks. I know you're thinking of sending me cookies, baked products, perhaps pickled herring at some point or another, spicy mustards. Canada Post has been shut down for about 20 days. Those bums are striking. We need our mail, folks. We need our mail. Stop holding us hostage because you're having a hissy fit because you didn't get a raise this year. Guess what, folks? I didn't get a raise. Did I get a raise? I got no raise. That's what they do, though. Don't like it. Mike Hagan here. Mike knows what it's all about. Mike's over in Burnaby. He's waiting on his mail to show up. I've got 2 jerseys en route, folks. I can't get them. Chorus here. Mikulak 147 Polish rider. Onder Grosjean. Diego Donati. Sil 3030 here, going to be flying up this hill. Bram Paulson, Morton Forby, Tranberg, Yvonne Sagan, Alfio Christ 75, Stefan 793. Yes, I knew Tim would be up here. I just knew it, man. Folks, I know a lot of cyclists. I've been meeting everyone online. I love it. More, ride all the stuff you can. Yeah, Tim, when you got a chance, how did you find... I didn't even know you were on here. I don't think I've ever seen your name on Ruby before, so maybe you're just jumping in now. Maybe let me know how you found it, but not right now whilst you're climbing. Okay, Erland, he's a beast. JJ Robinson's always up here. Carroll, perennial top 5 finisher. Elenio 79 in the mix too. Let's check out Elenio. Lightweight. Just gonna say it really quiet. Lightweight, pesky climber. Here's a new name, Velo Buk. I think that's Ukrainian, isn't it? Is that the Ukrainian flag? I believe so. Remember we were all flying those around for a while? Maloney at the front. What's this all about? Level 18 rider up here dueling with the hitters. Nelson's floating around somewhere nearby. Where is Nelson? There, here he is. Yeah, tucked in between JJ Robinson and Niels Burnham. Yeah, perfect stuff here, folks. Let's take a look back at the map here. We can see everything spreading out a little bit. Looking at these maps is kind of like where I'm living now, folks. You know, doing the recon videos. They're kind of hard to do because once you've done your recon, then you have to look at the maps and go, okay, which way did I come from? What was that road? And you're trying to remember it. You're looking at the video. I do have a second flight recon video coming out. I have to put full audio to it. Watched it over and over. Beautiful. But I gotta put a story to it. At the same time, Joey Jojo sends me something last night going, here, you gotta do full audio commentary for this. I'm like, what are you even talking about, lady? So she's really into the channel now. Joey Jojo has upped my game, folks. Thumbnails are getting so juicy fruit. My scheduling's getting better. Like, this was actually scheduled. So I know how to schedule everything now. I'm doing a lot of streaming, folks. A lot of streaming. I'm streaming like 7 days a week. 7 days a week, folks. I thought I had Saturday off, but I picked up another event, so I'm super excited about that one. So if you guys can and you want to, ooh, Tim Moore at the front. Yeah, I'm liking this already. Tim. Let's hit it, dude. Let's hit it. Elenio's here though too. Let's check out Elenio here. 5. Has Elenio's weight changed? Possibly. Maybe someone else could tell me that. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, folks. Could be wrong. If I ever say something that sounds stupid, I'm just winging it, right? We're on the fly here. Gil Matteo in the mix, so that's a hitter. Bear Remy, a hitter. Bear Remy's got a really nice sprint at the end. And check this one out, folks. It's going to be downhill. So we need to see some riders getting over that top together. If you're over the top first, you've won this race most likely. So you need to get rid of everyone else. And it's happening now, folks. We've got 5 at the front. Bear Remy just hanging on, coming back to Gil Matteo. Velo Book, brand new name to me. In my 3.5 years on Ruby, I don't think I've seen this rider. Maybe I have, but I'm talking race commentary mode here. Tim Moore, right in there, man. He's right in the heart of it, Tim. I'm rooting for you today, dude. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. They're stretching out now, folks. This climb here, 7.5%. Some fantastic climbs down in Colombia. We need more of those. We need more of this video footage. Ruby, go get El Liminar. Go do it. Just don't ask me why. I'm just telling you, go get it. Fantastic climb. The Montes Oncolon of Colombia. I watched it yesterday. Absolutely devastating how steep that thing is in places. And it's just sustained. It's not, this 8% stuff, I think there's a tiny minuscule of that climb where you get this. There's actually, I think, 200 meters where you dip down. That's it. The 8%, that's the easiest stuff on the El Liminar. Probably, I think it says it's one of the top 100 hardest rated climbs in the world. I don't know its exact standing. Gil Matteo, real hitter at the front here. Tim's doing really good hanging up there with him. Carol Susik in the mix. Velo. Let's do some bouncing back, folks. Let's check everyone out here. Alfio Christ. Yvonne Sagan. Stefan 793. Actually, where's Stefan Schmidt? Stefan right now is just sitting on J.J. Robinson's wheel. Nelson's just up the road. Stefan pushing nicely. 5 watts a kilo here. Everyone's getting into their rhythms. Gives us time to jump into the chat. Ooh, yes. Getting close to 10,000 subscribers. I know, folks. Just 120 to go. Thank you, Ken. So Tim's saying he's been on here for ages. Okay, Tim, I didn't even know that, man. Maybe you just found the Muckers races. That's all I can think, because I would have said your name out loud before. Joey Jojo is pushing me to do some kind of 10,000 subscriber thing, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. How about I just commentate another race for everyone? Let me do that. That's what I really enjoy doing. Haven't figured out which one that is yet. But yeah, the numbers just keep growing. Joey is like, I gave her full admin status, so she's really helping me out. Which, Bram lost connection. Dude. That sucks. Bram was way up there too. Yeah, I know, right? What now? Pray to the Ruby overlords that you get reconnected. Yeah. So where is Bram? Where is Bram? He should be right near the front somewhere. He's got to be up here somewhere. I know I can search him using the riders thing. Look at this. Carrie Ann hanging out in 32nd place here. Yeah. She's a strong cyclist, folks. Svard in the mix here. Hey, Svard. I'm waiting for our champagne celebration together. I love it, man. Rats in here. Batiscum. Batiscum hanging around to Carrie Ann Cannabog. Ludwig DB. Yeah, I don't know where Bram is now. Oh, here he is. Here's Bram. Back on, though. Bram's back on. Bram, how many places did you... Bram, I'm guessing you were top 15 at that point. So, lost a lot of positions. We got Silly Silly in 41st here. Andy up, just up the road. Great job, Andy. Kay Vonnegan right there. Chris V, an Italian rider. Bouncing up to Thomas Lynn. He's always on these double discs, folks. Svard, Ludwig DB, Ratim, Badiscom. Here's Carrie Ann. So strong. Norwegian. Got like Norwegian power here, folks. Nathan 1406. Chorus Doc PS. Mikulak. Mike Hagan. None of us are getting a mail here, Mike. It's terrible. I've got some goodies coming and they can't make it to me. I want my pickled herring. I want sardines and tomato sauce. I can't believe my mom made me eat that when I was a kid. On toast. I think it's a very British thing. You get like these, just like sardines in tomato paste on toast. And I ate that stuff. Ugh. Never again, folks. Never again. Okay. Front group right now, folks. 6 strong riders all here. Here's the contenders, folks. I do know Tim, but this is the first time I've seen him racing here. Strong rider. Very strong rider. Carol, I know. Gil, I know. Erland, I know. Bear Remy, I know. And we know Elenio 79, folks. Absolute hitters here. 153 meter gap to back to Maloney. Velobooks falling out of the front. Sylph 3030's there. Check out the weight on this character. Did you know Marco Pontani weighed 55 kilograms? Like, shredded. Shredded. That's what you do, folks. If you didn't see that video I was talking about before, I'm at the very end of the video of that book now. I power listen to books, folks. When I step outside to do chores, sometimes I'm out there for like 45 minutes at a time. Yeah, got the headset in, learning about all sorts of cool stuff. But yeah, 55 kilograms. The world's greatest climber at the time. We might have another one here. Less than 50 kilograms. So just giving you some, something you can compare against. You get my drift. Tim Moore at the front now, pushing nicely. Flattening out here, folks. We got a little bit of a flat section. It's going to kick up again. So everyone, if you want to win this one today, folks, if you're one of these front 6 riders or you're in another group and you've got some frenemies with you, you look over at them. Yeah, we're working together, bro. We're working together. But later on, I'm going to try to outsprint you. You know those guys? Your frenemies. Those people. You want to be up over the top first. It's going to be flat for a little bit, and then it's a downhill run. Downhill run, a little bit of flat at the end. Got our 6 riders, all holding strong. I do know all 6 of these riders. I don't see anyone falling out of this group. Let's bounce back. Here we got Natch XFT. Late starter. Remember earlier on, we only had 101 riders on course. Users put their foot down. Sporty Spice getting it. Love cheering for these people. They don't even know what they got themselves into today, but they're here and they're doing it. So everyone should support these people at the back. I always say from my dog mushing days, and that's not to say I wasn't ever good at it. I did have some really good placings, but when I first started out, I was a back of the packer. It's way harder being back there than it is at the front. When you're at the front, you know what you're doing. Everything's easy. I mean, you're working at a whole nother level. Hey, here he is. Your Van Gore got going. Right on, bro. Right on. Let's bounce up here. Next rider, Orca. CXB 123. We got R. Dominguez here. Dimitri Solhide. Jopu. 4 or 5 names there. Never said him in my life. Wartall. We know him. Here's a new, we're going to jump over Arno. He's a legend around here. Arno is an absolute legend around here. Every time I see him riding, I'm like, Arno's back. Jorge Chancias. Sorry, Chanclas. Okay, that's kind of a hard one to say. Mikey here again. Uncle E64, Renz Picave. Tim 74. Okay, we've seen Tim before. These names kind of come in and out of my head, and I remember fixed gear. Are you riding a fixed gear today, dude? With your cadence, I would say you are. With your cadence, I would say you are. Look at them, folks, spinning at 50 RPMs. This is like me going up a 20% gradient. This is kind of where I'm pedaling. So is he really riding fixed gear? Steve's here. Steve's already partaken in a crit race this morning. So glad that worked out well for you, Steve. BK Frem. Chad Ruby, Roger here, looking good as usual. Kyle, I finally got Kyle. Kyle in 68th place here. Kazibar, we're just going to climb our way up, folks. Yep, there's Henny again. The Henny. And I think I'm getting ready to jump right to the front. It's time, folks. Still these 6 riders. Let's see how this goes down. Time for a little chat session. Ooh, yes. Oh my, lost connection. That's rough. Just started again. Yeah, Bram's back. Probably lost 20 places. Yeah, Ken Law from South Africa. This race is a banger of a race. Always tons of riders in this one. Biggest, most competitive race every week. Ruben's in the mix now. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Stu, I am planning to ride the 7 major mountains of the 2025 Tour de France next week. Ooh. Stu, we need a list. Yeah, we need a list. Queen stage. Let's queen stage it, folks. Nice challenge, Stu. Everyone say ambitious. Which 7 are? Exactly. Which ones are they this year? I mean, I guess we could all go and kind of look. You know, what are we talking? Tourmalet, Galibier, Duez. I don't know. I'm just thinking of the ones that I know offhand real quick. Some of the absolute classics, right? Back to the race, folks. Back to the race. Where are we at? Wow. We're only 2 kilometers to the finish here. These guys are flying right now. Carroll's just sitting at the back here a little bit. Gil Matty out the front. Tim Moore hanging easily with these riders. So Tim was saying earlier that he's been on Ruby forever, but I think he's probably... I'm going to guess Tim's a guy that likes to ride different platforms because he's only level 36. But I've seen him race elsewhere, and he was right at the front. So good stuff here. Going to be over the top soon, folks. So now, if you want to ditch these riders, if you don't have a big sprint, now's the time to escape, folks. Now is the time to escape. Lenio 79 here, 6 watts a kilo. 80 kilogram rider, is that right? I guess he is an 80 kilogram rider. Okay. Maybe that's what the 79 means. Maybe it's 79 kilograms. Coming up to the top now, folks. Not incredibly steep here. What do we need? Like 10% maybe? And then, boom, we're gone. And I can see Erland and Tim and Carroll are just off the back. Maybe these 3 can work together on the downhill. What they got to hope for is that the 3 up front maybe just take a half second to catch a breather. You're going to see the gaps open quick. Tim Moore with Carroll Susick here. And Elenio, these 4 up front now might try to escape right now. They're going to try to get away. Tim Moore and Carroll Susick need to work together now, become frenemies for a little bit. Carroll Susick, great guy to have as your frenemy. Probably your friend too. Carroll, what was it, a couple weeks ago? If you're watching the video, don't know, Carroll was here with Daniel Turek, top 20 UCI esports rider in the world. I think he's number 10 in the world. Actually, I could be wrong about that. Maybe he's number 8. Superstar Czech rider. I hope he comes back at some point. Hope so. So look at the gap that just opened there. That little tiny, like 1 or 2 seconds of, you know, maybe missing a gear, not paying attention, becomes 80 meters. And I mean, Elenio is right gone. Right gone here, folks. 75 kilograms maybe, something like that. Yeah, so somehow Elenio has just pulled out 70, 80 meters on Bear Remy, Erland Sundstrom, and Gil Matteo. Not sure how that happened, but it happened, folks. So, looks like we're going to have Elenio finishing first. I've seen this happen before. Actually, here's the finish line for Elenio. He's first. Here comes second, third, fourth place. Bear Remy gets second, Erland, and we should see Gil Matteo crossing any second now. I don't know how I missed him. Carroll Susick and Tim just came in together, 5th and 6th. Great job, guys. Missed Gil somehow there. 7th place will be Velobuck. So yeah, getting over the top of that hill first. So we know this rider's going to finish alone. Silv 30-30 will finish alone. Maloney will as well. Nelson's here. Flying Skywalker's chasing him, but I don't think he's going to gain that 60 meters back. I'm going to keep an eye on it for a second. El Roland. Probably better to look at some of these attacks going over the top here. Like here we got a nice group. JJ Robinson and the 2 Stefans. The 2 Germans together. See, I remember all the stuff, folks. It goes in the vault. There's also a vault over there with the archive in that general direction. We are in the 10 by 10 cube of just motivation, and I'm just pumped today, folks. Definition of on fire, shredded right here, folks. Let's rock. Let's get it, folks. Stefan 793, he wants to get a little bit of a lead going down this hill. Come on, guys, get on him. Don't let him roll away from you. It happens really quick. Yvonne Sagan, 86. Okay, so what I'm going to do, these guys are all finishing solo. Yeah, you can see the gap. Like Flying Skywalker and Nelson were a lot closer than that before. Here's the group we're going to hang out with. We've got 3 riders here to hang out with. We've got Stefan here. Some good points coming up today, folks. Stefan wants these points. Wants these points, indeed. And then we'll start bouncing our way back through the field. So we're going to have a 3-up sprint coming up soon. We are less than 600 meters to go to the finish. Coming in hot, folks. Coming in hot. In the pipe, 5x5. Freight training right home. Got a lot going around here in the 10x10. Lots of stuff to do every day, folks. Coming up to the finish line now. We're less than 200 meters to go. Stefan 793 says it's go time. The other Stefan reacts, it's a Stefan battle to the finish. 793 just takes him by half a wheel. Half a wheel, folks. Great stuff, guys. Yvonne Sagan finishing solo. 16th place. Alfio Kreis will be solo as well. Michael H is chasing, but not going to get him now. I don't think so. Yeah, so they're going to finish that way, 17th and 18th. Morton Forby. In a nice group here, we got Morton Forby, Anatso, and Tranberg. Let's get it, riders. Let's get it. So yeah, this afternoon we're going to finish this up. Hopefully I'm not told to do anything else that involves me speaking today. Well, at least until my group ride. Joey Jojo is a little sedated today, I think, with these... She's on some kind of weird little drug mixture. So I don't think she's going to tell me to do anything else. M4B coming in, Tranberg and Anatso, all pushing good power here at the end, folks. We're going to jump out now. Oop. Doc is next. Ghislaine Lambert, Belgian rider here. Niels Brunham. Grosjean. Yeah, a lot of solo finishers here. So we're just going to bounce our way through the field until we see the groups that are going to give us our hard-hitting racing. Diego Donati. Mike Hagen with Onder. Onder, Norwegian here. Mike Hagen, Onder, don't mess with him. Mike's been waiting for his mail for at least 3 weeks now, and he's ticked, like me. You don't want to mess with a mad Canadian. I'll tell you that right now, dude. You do not want to mess with mad Canadians. There's a lot of memes about that you can find on the internet when Canadians go to war type thing. It's like, rah, let's go. Volunteers all around. When you're volunteering for things, woof. Craziness. 200 meters to go. See how Onder does here. Onder's pushing hard. 13 watts a kilo. Races away from Mike Hagen. Mike's reacting here at 10 watts a kilo. Just a 5-meter gap here, folks. Badiscombe's coming in next. Ooh, with Carrie Ann right there. 29th and 30th place. So here's our first ladies finisher. Great job, Carrie Ann. You rock. Strong ladies rider here, folks. 30th place overall. Okay, we're going to bounce back to Chorus now. Ooh, Chorus and Bram Paulson. Bram Paulson, unfortunately, had a disconnect. I would say it was probably top 15 when I last saw them. Bounced all the way back to 42nd. Great news for Bram here, though. His clawed back 10 spots. Bram says, yeah, I need an 11th. I want one more spot back. I need this point. 10 watts a kilo. Gets over Chorus. Nathan 1406 coming in with Mikulak 147. I kind of giggle to myself when I say Mikulak because when I had that interview offer up in Cambridge Bay, it sounds like some of the strange places I would have had to have flown through to get there. And I'm telling you, folks, look it up. Just look up Cambridge Bay on YouTube and be like, wow, Colin would be broadcasting from inside Cycling World. He wouldn't be in the 10x10 cube anymore. He'd probably be like in a storage locker, living up there as a resident geologist. Sounded really cool when I applied for it. I didn't actually know where it was. It's 4 flights to get there from here. And I looked at some drone footage, and I'm like, yep, never. I'd rather be, well, I'm not going to say that. That's kind of mean. I was going to say I'd rather be homeless, because that's mean, though. Rat Tim coming in with Thomas Lynn. It's up in the north of Canada. Beautiful, pristine wilderness. Just, you're isolated. If you're not used to living in isolation, you're not going to make it there. Okay, Chris V coming in next, 38th place. Ludwig DB. Cambridge Bay is not even on mainland Canada. It's on one of the islands in the Arctic. Yeah, that would be a tough place to live for someone like me who needs his bunker, his cycling. I don't even know if you can get really good internet there. Like, I don't know. Anyways, I already knew the answer, and Joey's like, yeah, right. Problem with it was, too, I thought, well, maybe I could do it. It's like 4 flights to get home. You can't just fly home quickly on a Friday night. 40th place, Andy, up here, chasing after Ludwig. Then we got a Polish rider here, MSZ ZCCU. That was just a tongue twister for me. 41st place. Yumil coming in next with Matthias Hale. Ooh, Yumil, nice. 11 watts kilo here. Ladies rider too, I believe. Silly Sill will get 44th. The ladies racing is heating up, folks. Come on, ladies, getting your 2.82. Missed this guy the whole time. Level 5 rider, hanging out with wooden wheels here. Stu's coming up next. We're waiting for Stu's list of the 7 mountains he's going to ride next week. 1 per day, I would assume. Just going to jump back into the chat quick. I'm probably going to get stuck. Yeah, I better not do that. Let me just jump back here. Yeah, don't want to be stuck on the downhill. Kim Kwan coming next. Ooh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Janes, I was going to say, I would have thought maybe he was Belgian or something like that. German rider here with Pan Risi and Kim Kwan. Pan Risi off the front. They're finishing up, folks. Chak will be next with Mr. Tired here. I'm going to jump back a little bit. Let's see some of the riders on the climb. Some of the people that are still... Here's Mika. Awesome stuff. I think... Oh, there's that Henny character. So where is Neil right now? Neil's somewhere in the mix here. Maybe still climbing. A lot of riders still coming up the climb, folks. Kazi Bear. Ah, here he is. Neil's just coming over the top now. Perfect stuff. This is good timing for us right here. Hang out with Neil for a bit. I got to go back and check the chat out. Which 7 are they in real life or virtual? Passes are closed in real life. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, summer for Ken down in Australia. Thanks everyone. Brutal Race. Thanks for the commentary, girl. Yeah, Tim, great to see you out here racing with us over at the Muckers Worldwide Championship Series. Fast ride, well done, says Penelope. So Stu's saying right here, so far, Ventoux, Bontoux, the Tourmalet. Yes, the Tourmalet. Everyone, check out my video I made. I made a flight recon. Stu, you better have a look at it and get fully engrossed in that video. Maybe watch it about 30 to 40 times. The Gondon, Croix de Fer, still checking the Tour de France schedule. Well, Stu, I'm going to help you out with that list. 7 rides. How about 14? 2 a day. Let's make it something really crazy. Look at me committing you to these brutal rides, Stu. So Neil is just bombing downhill now. Got Phil back here. Kyle is he's just cresting the top now. Just cresting the top. So where are we at, folks? My phone is vanished. Phone is vanished. December 6th. Get on Muckers Worldwide Store. Order some t-shirts for yourselves and your family. Still time for shipping, I think. Probably still time for shipping, folks. Do it now. Get it, folks. Steve Ludford doing nicely here. Already did a crit race this morning, as I said earlier. Got BK Frem. Let's go back to the finish line here. Kazibar going with Flying Pastor. Hey, awesome. That's one of the Farnham boys. Great stuff. Pretty sure, yeah, he's Flying Pastor's one of the Farnham boys. But not as good as the Bolton boys here. Neil had a great story about it. I'm not even going to share it. I don't think I can share it. This is family content here, folks. family content. So Neil's coming in 65th. Phil's going to get 66th. Kyle will be 67th, although BK Frem's on his heels. BK Frem is on Kyle's wheels, folks. So later on today, what am I doing? So like after this, we shut this down. That corner that dude took there, right? That's how you get into a little head-on collision. Chores. It's nice out now. I'm not going to die out there. Yeah, BK Frem is coming back at Kyle here. Ooh, Kyle's up in the power now, folks. He's up in the power. Saw that. Kyle was up to 7.5 watts a kilo there. Coming in hot, folks. I think BK Frem is pretty new to the Muckers series. Definitely needs a new bike. I love seeing this stuff. And then at 4 o'clock, I'm riding Colin, Chad's group ride, 1.5 to 2.5. Super chill. It's just basically a chat session for me. So Kyle finishes in 67th, BK Frem 68th, Steve Ludford's going to get 69th. Yeah, so usually my group rides, I think we're doing Alicante. I think that's in Spain. Yeah, it's a route I've done a lot. I think I've done this one like 4 or 5 times before. 69th place, Steve Ludford. David, 1951, coming in next in 70th place. Roger coming in next too. Roger's been about 70th place the entire day. Sitting just nice in the middle of the field. Roger's finishing. Then we got Greshku, Polish rider. Simon JP here. Finishing solo in 73rd. Tim 74. Yeah, a lot of... I think just that downhill... Well, combination of the uphill just pushed everyone apart. And then the downhill, once you're over the top, the guy that's like 10 meters behind you, all of a sudden he's 100. You're already going down and he's still finishing up. So it's set up these little, 50, 80 meter buffers. So like Tim here is 150 meters ahead of Rafael, Brazilian rider. Although, here comes OG and Persway. Let's get something going on here, boys. Let's get something going on. I think they're going to light it up, folks. Rafael, almost 10 watts a kilo. Persway pushing ahead now. OG coming back. Nice job. There's always some racing way back there, folks. If you watch these videos and you're like, well, there's battles everywhere, folks. There's battles everywhere. I don't know how many times someone said, man, I think I'm going to finish dead last. New guy. Oh, I think it's Chris. Chris, you know who you are. And I think you're cool enough to let me talk about it. Chris is like, yeah, I'll probably finish dead last. He just did his first race and was nowhere near dead last. Everyone always doubts themselves. Yeah, you're better than that. You can do it. So it's in the I think it's in the Inside Cycling World Discord. It's in the general chat. Maybe it's under the Ruby chat. I can't remember now. I'm all over the place, folks. Team GRC Discord, the Inside Cycling World Discord, messengers, Facebook. My Instagram just went kind of. It's gotten really busy real quick. Every day there's new people on there messaging. I'm trying to get more professional with my scheduling. I'm actually posting on Instagram now. I think I posted today on Buy Me a Coffee, just to keep people in the know there. Fixed gear. Well, he's spinning hard now, if he is on a fixed gear. Wonder what kind of gear setup he's running. Fixed gear 81. Well, if you're on a fixed gear, let us know. Let us know, dude. Okay. Let's do the Tourmalet. Yeah. Okay. Could do the Tourmalet. Last December, I did a visit at Ventoux every day for 8 days plus the Sunglaze on the... Ooh, the Sunglaze. Yeah, that is brutal. That is brutal. That is an event, folks. There's a video way, way, way back when in the early days, the OG days of Inside Cycling World, where I talked about the Songlaze, like, what is this event? You climb Ventoux from 3 different sides, folks. You start at one town, climb to the top, go to the next town. Go back up to the top of the Ventoux, go to the 3rd town, climb back up to the top of the Ventoux again, and then drop down to your starting town. And then they even have a step up from that where you climb up, I think, like a dirt side. I think you got to mountain bike it or hike it up. Something like that. Ventoux last night. Oh, that sounds crazy. Tanya's out of here. See you later, Tanya. What does he say? Stu's saying we'll be on Ruby, Ken. My passport expired in 2008. He's a wanted man, folks. Stu is a wanted man. Let's check out the finishes here. Peter will get coming in. Mikey 73's right there. John P. -ORP. This will be 84th, 85th, 86th, folks. Peter, it's actually Mikey taking the lead here, folks, pushing over 11 watts a kilo to secure 84th place, 85th to Peter, 86th to John P. -ORP. 11th place here will be going to level 11 rider Jorge Chanceless, finishing 87th. Joe Poo and Renz Peekave coming in together here. Both riding fairly chill. They're just finishing together, folks. I like those finishes too. I like a nice sprint, but I also like to see two dudes that are ridden together all the way. Just kind of like, yeah, dude, we made it. Made it. Good riding. They probably helped each other the entire way. And remember, when I say dude, I mean everyone. Dudes are all inclusive. All inclusive over here. It's everyone. Dudes, bros, man, it's all the same thing. I don't care. That's how I'm not, yeah. 90th place, Stelvio bound here. Gold suit, gold membered it up. And the legend himself, Arno shooting. Arno's coming in next. 91st place, getting over the top here. Got a bit of about a 90-meter gap back to R. Dominguez. Arno, nice job, dude. You're almost done. Just get past this guy here. Look at this guy. Rode his motorbike up the hill. Champion. I love seeing that when I ride all these events. I see motorcyclists, and I'm not trying to knock motorcyclists too bad because I have a lot of motorcycling friends. They're like, yeah, what'd you do this weekend, dude? Oh, we went bike touring. Oh, yeah, that's cool. What'd you do? Oh, we rode motorbikes to the top of the hill and we all took pictures together. Huh. Interesting. We do it on bikes. We actually work our way up to the top. Again, I'm just kind of like pushing buttons, you know. I have a lot of friends who do this kind of thing. I just say I do it in real life, but it's fake. Because it's not really in real life. But you know what I'm saying, right? Arno shooting coming in next here. 1.3 kilometers out. Nice downhill cruise for Arno now. Probably only have about 10 riders left there. We got R. Dominguez, Wartall. Everyone's cresting the top now. Here's the dude. Here's the man himself. Van Gore. This is the guy that had the late start, was sitting in the chute, and I thought, oh man. He looked at it, took off his shoes and threw them across the room and said, no, I can't do it. And then he said, no, I'm doing it. I'm making this all up, of course. He probably just had a late start, folks. He's getting to the top here now. He's only a level 8. He's riding really good, actually. 2.7, 2.9 watts per kilo. Over 3 watts per kilo here, finishing up this 9% gradient. There's that guy on the motorbike with his motorbike friends who are standing around taking pictures of a sign that says how high the elevation is, but they didn't actually climb it. It's one of my things, right? 94th place here. Good job, dude. Probably would have finished a lot higher if he would have been on the start line at the right time. Probably was scrambling, trying to get his equipment set up. Trust me, been there, done that. CXB 123 with Orca. These two are, they probably still have 600-700 meters of climbing still to go. Then we got Dimitri, Belgian rider Dimitri Solheide. Tango 106, Canadian. Yes, brother. Yes. 99th rider is this Polish rider here, Gryz Gorms, 19. Level 13 rider, saving up his gold coins for new bikes. Sporty Spice, still going. Yes, this is the rider I was talking about before. Like, just taking this on. Been solo pretty much the whole way. Getting through it. No quit in this rider. 100 riders still on course. 101 riders. We got knocked. This was a late starter. Very late starter. So cool that he jumped into the event. Sporty Spice. Let's get back to the front here. Yours heading downhill now. Level 8 rider. Getting some good coins out of this. Some good XP. Heading to the finish now, folks. back in the chat. Oh, can't free will a fixie. Yeah. Added Col de la Lotes, Col de Granon, Col de Perisord, Col de Aspan, and La Plagne. Go Stu. Let's just everyone just add to the list for Stu. Yours gonna finish here. Your Van Gogh, 94th place. I think this was a first time Muckers event for him. Great stuff. 95th, we're gonna have CXB and Orca coming in. Yes, Stu, look what you got yourself into, right? You got yourself into like the biggest week of all time. I've had some pretty big climbing weeks. I think my biggest climbing week, and like it's really not that big, but it was tiring. Like, it's the week I did my 8848. I found out about the free jersey through Le Col. So if you did it in one day, you got it absolutely free. If you did it in that month, you got it for like shipping costs, something like that. It's a really nice jersey. And I think when I discovered it, I had 6 days. So I had to just ride like 1,500 meters every day for 6 days. That was tiring enough. So yeah, like that was like what, 9,000 meters in the week? It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. You'll be tired. So Stu's on a mission. Stu, you'll have to give us a post in the Discord about all the stuff you're doing, when you're doing it. Maybe some people want to join you. If you can give yourself a schedule, that'd be cool. So what we'll do today, obviously here, folks, is we're going to hang out. Knocked may be the only one we don't see. Possibly Spicy. Tango's making it. Everyone's getting there. This climb's not brutal. I mean, I think what's the steepest we got? 9-10%. I'm telling you, man, that one I watched yesterday, oh my. Oh my, I can't wait to do a recon of that baby. And then think about climbing it and maybe ponder all my life decisions. Whew. CXB 123 over the top with Orca. They are both inbound now, folks. Both inbound. We're good to go. Let's get this other PC up and running. Lots going on here, folks. Lots going on. I'm so busy doing all my stuff. I think I said to someone, I go, it feels like a full-time job. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I love doing this. Just bouncing around the corner here. We got Orca. Currently 1 kilometer to the finish. Okay. If Steve's watching, Steve, I'll help you out within a little bit here. I got some good contacts there, and I'll get the answer for you, how to do it. So yeah, lots of fun stuff coming up this week, folks. Like I said, my group ride this afternoon. I know a lot of you can't make it, but it's been growing. It's more of a North American thing. I've met lots of new riders on there, and the same people are coming back every Tuesday, every Thursday. Chad Ritchie picks out the best routes. I just show up. That's basically what I'm doing. And I think every Thursday I say, Chad, I'm going to go look at some routes. Don't even think about it. Just being honest. Just too many things going on. Commentary, doing audios for now videos that Joey's making. That's going to just break me. So yeah, 95th, 96th place here. We got these two riders that have been together all the way. CXB and Orca. Then we got Dimitri coming in. This lone Belgian rider out there. Grisgorm, 19. Tango, 106. So we're currently, the leaders finished in 25 minutes. These riders are almost 25 minutes behind now. Just riding at different paces, doing their own thing today. Sporty Spice back here. Come on, Sporty. You got this. And then we got Knocked. I think a few other more riders did join. Burkov, Francois VDP, Burkov user. You know, one thing that was good today, well, I don't want to say good. Well, yeah, it is good. There wasn't a lot of breakdowns. I'm noticing that now. Like, okay, so we got Frank here. Was this a breakdown? We don't really know. Did he step away? This user character here, lady, breakdown. This rider here broke down right at the very beginning. Just less than what I've been seeing lately. So if that's like an issue with servers and stuff like that, it looks like it's been fixed up a little bit, is my guess. I've been seeing, quite a few lately. So that looks much improved, which is really good. Dimitri here, getting to the top, dude. You are almost there. You're going to just go around this right-hand side, and then you're going to see those motorcyclists taking pictures. I know this stuff. Okay, they're a little bit further. The road kind of swerves a bit, but you're going to see them on the right-hand side of the road. They're up there talking about how hard it was to ride a motorbike up here. Actually, the road surface does look pretty rough, too. Looks really rough. Heavy roads here, folks. Heavy roads. Can you imagine? Look at that road surface right there on your road bike. Hopefully you got a rental here. I hope you have a rental bike here. So just coming around the bend, and then we're going to see our motorcycle friends. Once we take this little last road, I can see the guy already. He's parked on the side of the road talking to his friend. Okay, dude, we rode our motorbikes all the way top. What do we do now? Well, now we're going to go eat food over here. We're going to stuff our faces. And then what do we do? When we ride our bikes down. Okay, cool. There they are. Who are these guys? They hate me now. Okay, so Dimitri made it. Okay, what's Stu doing now? Okay, I'm just trying to catch up with everything here. Okay, passport, free will, yep. Go Stu. Neil didn't want... That's right. Neil did full Everesting to get the jersey. Kyle, thanks for the coverage. Yep, no problem, Kyle. I'm always here. Always here for the Muckers. I will always be here for Muckers. Stu saying, I used to average around 14,000 meters per week at the start of the year until I discovered the Muckers and GRC races. This has affected my climbing ability, hence the challenge. Yes, Stu, let's get it, brother. Let's get it. Penelope's asking, are you doing your group ride later? Yep, I am. It gets late in the day for me, and to be honest, those things tire me out a little bit because it feels so late in the day for me. I generally get up around 4 a.m., so 4 p.m. is like, I'm starting to lag already. Yeah, Stu, that's huge. Stu and Ken saying I average 14,000 meters per week horizontally. Yes. Penelope, yes, that will make it easy to watch you from my comfy. So yeah, you can watch. Yeah, it's super chill ride today. I'm going to talk mostly today about what I'm getting into this weekend. Hopefully see all the same riders. Penelope, the only reason for that much climbing was because I kept seeing Phil Guyman's elevation go up on Strava. And my only goal at the time was to surpass him. Oh, there was like a grudge match between Stu and Phil Guyman. He hasn't bothered checking September. So Stu's kind of gotten over it now. He's like, yeah, I'm done with that. Stu will be riding at 8:30 p.m., 20:30 UK time daily. Okay. Right, okay, yeah, 8:30 p.m., 20:30. Cool, military talk time. Gotcha. Okay, riders. I think I'm tapped out. Tapping out, folks. We've got Dimitri finishing here. Okay, Dimitri surrenders. We're going to watch Dimitri finish. I'm going to pull the pin. I'm going to go chill out for a while in the 10x10 cube. It's the Fortress of Solitude down here, folks. And I'm going to see everyone. If you're backing for the next stream, it's only 3 hours away. Don't forget, I've got some race stuff going on tomorrow. Dimitri finishes 97th. I've got some race coverage tomorrow at noon my time. That will be 7 p.m. UK. Watch that coverage, folks. It's awesome stuff. Just watch it. When I say coverage, I mean the racing, not me. Don't even look at me. It's really good racing. Check it out for yourself. You're going to see, you might see some familiar names there. You never know. Some people are a little bit daring. They will venture outside what they know. Anyway, riders, this guy is going to check out the motorcycle crew. Maybe ask them where they're having coffee and croissant. And I'm going to ditch out of here and see what the rest of the day brings me. See you, riders.